Alright, hello everyone. We are back here for another round of Earth Day tournament here in Expert Division. We are going to be looking at a little bit different approach today. Yesterday I used Berserker Ball. I don't have, there's no Earth Balls on this account. I'm going to go at it just a tiny bit different here. I'm going to use a Katana off the tee, and also you can use Apocalypse or something that you can curl well. So if you don't want to use Apocalypse, and the thing that I want to note, I'm not going to crank up the full topspin, so you can kind of use the shot. You might have to count different rings, but with some practice and a couple attempts, you can kind of figure out what needs to be done curl wise to get it where it needs to go. So without much more to change there, let's just go in, jump, and do the hole. I'm kind of mixing it up from yesterday. Yesterday I used the Berserker, showed you guys how to get a pitch. Today we're going to do it a little bit differently and get it down there as far as we can, hopefully to at least short iron range, and just kind of get there a different way. And either way you can wind up with the same result. So that's why I'm showing different approaches. And if you guys have a suggestion on what you would like to see tomorrow for this hole, feel free to comment it in the videos, and I'll do the best that I can to see it and potentially go that route. Man, this is really close. The one thing that I want to just mention that I'm going to do is I'm going to try to land it more in here. And hopefully, you can manage either with a Titan or a Katana a similar landing zone. So let me try this. I'm going to go right around 2.5 full targets. And just go at it with a slice. And you can see I really geared down the topspin there. What that's going to do is it's going to give you more hook to the right, and it's also going to keep it from running out into trouble. So you may or may not be able to use my landing zone. It really just depends on the driver you have. The biggest thing is the curl. So if you don't have the curl that I do, if you're going to try it with Thor's Hammer or Extra Mile to do a similar shot, you can probably hit the landing zone with maybe a Titan or whatever, but you won't be able to get the curl necessary to get the ball over, so you might just want to lay off the topspin and do maybe no topspin. So you're seeing two different approaches there, and kind of similar results. I got this right down to almost min claw. If I could just get it around the corner more, we would have actually made it to min claw. So one of the things that I want to mention with min claw is roughly 2 1/4 in the ballpark of 1.5 is max, 3 is min, and I'll try to crank up the backspin a little bit. I got that glitch. I think it was on Expert yesterday where I got that, and I'm going to do a little bit more of an over adjustment here, and I'm going to run out of time, so I'm going to have to do it again, which that's fine, not a big deal. I got a late start there. I'm just going to end up forfeiting out anyway, so it really doesn't matter. But we'll just walk through it again, let this person come up, and we'll discuss it again. Again, I'm going to use the same approach. I'm going to still, just show you that I'm kind of figuring out whether or not, it's min club, max club, mid club. And one of the things you want to do is you just want to kind of set the power, but you can see, I don't know if you saw it, but when you see that trail that keeps rolling, when I was playing around with spots there, let me just show you, here's kind of, 2 1/4, right in kind of mid club. Let me see if I can just show you this real quick. When I pull the trail and see that extra run out, that's what I hit yesterday, that little glitchy spot. And that's one of the biggest reasons to kind of crank the spin up, is to kind of, avoid that from, running through too hard. And, I'm going to do a little bit of an over adjustment, 5 and some rings. Does not require, the shot does not require that many, but we're going to do it because of kind of an overcorrection. And yep, it's too much. So did not need to go quite that much. Probably could have kept it, 4 and 4.7. Plus with that little, glitchy run out on that third hop, that's kind of straightening out the ball guide. So hitting it there versus hitting it normal to where it might still hop a little bit more left is going to kind of change the way that the ball comes in and could give you different. Oh shoot, I should have forfeited. But that's okay. Par, same as bogey. But there you have that first hole. Hopefully you guys can find a technique and get honed in on that, eagle attempt. And, good luck with things for that one. And like I said, if you have any suggestions on what you want to see for tomorrow for that hole, I could try that as well. Otherwise, I'll just, kind of do a more of a revision and just try to take maybe method number 1, for example, and just, use the revised guide and, knowing where I was and if I can get to a similar spot, just use kind of an adjustment spin. So good luck with that hole. I'll see you guys on hole 2.